International Angel, the last one, still number one. Straight in, that's it, ready. They're off. Race with a mile here for this Duke of Cambridge Stakes as they get away. Prosperous Voyage and Random Harvest are both well into their strides. Grand Dame is between them. Honey Girl in a prominent position as well. Jumbly behind these two. Rogue Millennium. Then the best turned out winner, Queen Aminatu. Black and white jacket, a red cap is with Potapova, International Angel, and Lightship is fractionally the back marker. As Random Harvest and Safi Osborne settle down to have the advantage here, leading by over a length to Prosperous Voyage and Frankie Dettori in second. Honey Girl, Dylan McGonigal, red sleeves, a white cap is a neck behind in third. 2 lengths behind those to the Doreen Tabor own pair. Grand Dame with a red cap, a black and white cap for Jumbly. Jamie Spencer and Ryan Moore are together. International Angel and Holly Dawn, extreme left behind these. The red and white is Danny Tudhope on Rogue Millennium. Then Potapova, a blue cap for Richard Kingscote. They're followed by Queen Animatu, Tom Marquand in company with Danny Muscat is in a check jacket on Lightship at the rear of the field as they head then now inside the final 3 furlongs. It's still Random Harvest, but nearest to us is Prosperous Voyage to deliver a challenge. Jumbly is one from the left, trying to begin her run towards the leaders as well. Rogue Millennium behind these. These are then followed by Potapova beginning to stay on. Heading towards the final furlong now. Random Harvest, Prosperous Voyage with those as well. On the far side is Jumbly, and still there is Rogue Millennium. Any one of this quartet could win. They race towards the line. Rogue Millennium nearest to us. The maroon jacket of Random Harvest. It is Rogue Millennium who wins to Random Harvest, Prosperous Voyage. Behind those, Jumbly is probably just fourth over Potapova.
Oh, Rogue Millennium weighted with by the man who rides Ascot so well, Danny Tudhope, and she comes home in front for Tom Clover, who took the bold move of supplementing her for this race for just over £13,000. And Freddie, it was money well spent.
Absolutely. Second in a Group 3 and in a Group 2 last year. This filly, her last furlong was the strongest. Watch this, Danny Tudhope nursing her through the gears. I think if you ask him afterwards, he always knew he was going to get there because he was pretty much last one off the bridle. They didn't go hard either, Jamie, so they didn't. They went fairly steady early doors, and look, she was by far the best on top.
Brilliant training, isn't it, to supplement her into the unknown effectively. Yeah. First go at a mile, but we've talked a lot about Jamie Spencer being the king of the straight track at Ascot, but perhaps it's time for Danny Tudhope to take that crown. I remember him winning this race on Move Swiftly, making her reappearance for William Haggis. I remember Lord Glitters winning the Queen Anne at a huge price. He has got the magic gift, and he knows how and when to deliver them. So a brilliant job by both trainer and jockey to prepare this filly to win a race like this.
Yeah, it was a really good ride. He's just sitting in the slipstream in behind before making his move. And as you said, Jamie, first try at a mile. This is a filly we saw winning the Lingfield Oaks trial last season, Kevin.
And what a buy she's been, Alex. She was bought out of the Shadow of Dispersal, unraced, for very small money, 35,000 or something like that. She was already a very, very valuable filly prior to today, but now she's worth a whole lot more. You know, plenty of pedigree to go with her. You know, what a buy she's proven to be.
And let's have a look at some of the performances in behind as well. Random Harvest finished second there, Prosperous Voyage in third. What about the also-rans, Jamie?
Well, yeah, the very fact that Random Harvest and Prosperous Voyage have finished second and third tells you about the way the race developed, because they weren't going fast, and it wasn't the sort of race where it was conducive to coming off the pace, which actually heaps even more praise onto Rogue Millennium. Well, let's shine the spotlight on not just the bigger fancies, but the biggest fancy, and Jumbly, because one of the concerns was her free-going nature, Kevin, but actually she's settled really well under Ryan today.
She settled fine. Ryan looked very happy. She came there to make her challenge, looked potentially a winner, and was just wee close home. And in fairness to Ryan, you know, after her run last time, you know, he was saying, you know, this one is fast. You know, this one is fast. And he said you wouldn't be afraid to come back to 7. And maybe after that, that would be an option, because I thought she might have been a winner now, to be honest, coming down to the furlong pole, but she's ended up ultimately well beaten back and forth. She has won over a mile. She's won around the round mile here, but she just does seem to be sharpening and getting a bit faster as she ages. So disappointing today, but she'll have another day, I'm sure.
Well, a really good result for Winning Connections. Look at the winner here, just been niggled along at this point by Danny Tudhope. Now is the time to see if she's got the toe for a mile, and she picks up brilliantly. An 11th Royal Ascot winner for Danny Tudhope, and an unbelievable result for the trainer. Not only was he brave enough to convince the owners, the Rogues Gallery, to add her to this field, but it's paid off handsomely. And a first Royal Ascot winner for the trainer. We can find out a little bit more now with Mick Fitzgerald.
Tom Clover getting congratulations here from everybody. This is a huge day.
Yeah, massive. Absolutely massive. Great for the Rogues, who've been a huge support of mine, and brave them. We sort of supplemented here, and it's just great when a plan comes off. She's a wonderful filly, and the team's done a terrific job.
We can see what it means. Go and enjoy
Thank
it.
you
Well
very much.
done.
Cheers.
Oh, it was a brave shout, but well done to him as she comes back in. And this is a great story, Fred. This is what it's about. You buy horses at sales. You know that you sometimes have to dig deep, and it's very much a guessing game a lot of the time.
Exactly, it sure is, and it's paid off this time. Obviously, the perseverance of Tom Clover and his teams has come to the fore here. I have to say, she was there last year. She won the Oaks trial. Didn't run too bad in the Oaks, but probably wasn't up for it then. Was placed several times, gained plenty of black type on her CV. But this is the icing on the cake for this filly going, further on from here for breeding purposes now. This is what you want. You need a filly there that has won a group race. She'd be worth a lot of money now. The owners can do whatever they want, either sell her or keep her and breed with her themselves. But sure, look at that's what Royal Ascot is all about, and fantastic for the whole team.
Alex, we've got the superpowers coming up next in the Prince of Wales, and we need the superpowers for Royal Ascot. But what a day of firsts so far at Royal Ascot. A first for George Weaver, a first for Colin Keane, and now a first for Tom Clover.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Well done to Connections there. We'll be going to Worcester very shortly. Now, Nikki Henderson has a runner in the next at Worcester. So, Nikki, if you're watching, send our congratulations to Jessie Harrington, and of course yourself, for yesterday. You'll be able to watch your runner, Lightfoot Lady. After this brief pause, we'll be back with Worcester in